Hi, Kate.
Hi, Conan. How are you?
Thank you for being here. And let me explain our trajectory to anyone who may not know.
Please.
Right after the killing of George Floyd, we had 2 weeks of discussions on my show, trying to just open it up, talk to a lot of different people. One of the first people I talked to was W. Kamau Bell, who's a friend of mine over the years, a guy I know and trust. And I thought, let's have this conversation. And one of the first things he did in his interview was said, Conan, I'm going to assign you, what was the word he used? A whiteness counselor?
I think so. I think he said that I was going to be in charge of your whiteness.
In charge of my whiteness. And first of all, I thought, I pity whoever's in charge of my whiteness, because that is a lot of whiteness to be in charge of.
So much. Yeah. Blinding.
Yeah. And then I thought, I got confused because I thought, well, wait, is this person you're assigning me to, if she's there to help me be more white, it's not necessary. No. But apparently that's not what it was all about. And we have started up a bit of a dialogue, you and I, and I've been looking through your books and I'm very impressed. But tell me, when our mutual friend said whiteness counselor, or you're in charge of my whiteness, how did you interpret that?
And so I interpreted that as, it was kind of an offshoot of a conversation that Kamau and I had earlier that week. So in the wake of the murder of George Floyd and the uprising around racial justice that we saw and experienced and are still experiencing, Kamau texted me and said, basically he was like, hey, all these rich, powerful white people with tons of privilege keep asking me, what do I do? And he was like, I don't know what to tell them. Can I send them to you? Is there like a website y'all have like for white people? Like what do I do with them? And I wrote him back and I was like, yes, send them my way. Kamau, of course, like you don't need to deal with that right now. Right. I did not expect the first person for him to send my way to be you.
Yes, it happened immediately, and it's the worst news you ever got.
It was great, and but what I really saw it of was an opportunity to do what I think I've always tried to do, which is leverage my platform and my privilege to make some kind of impact, whether it's through my books or through teaching, which I did for many years, or through just having conversations. So I thought, well, I've got a lot of new followers on Twitter and on Instagram. And I really believe that in this particular moment, white people have a lot of questions and they deserve to be able to ask them. They're all great questions. But there's a lot of confusion, and there it was and is still a lot of, what do I do? What's the most effective thing to do? What's happening? Those questions don't need to be directed necessarily to your Black friends and colleagues and neighbors. So I was like, well, I'll just get on Instagram and ask people to send me their questions and we'll just start talking. And I got hundreds of questions, I still do. And I've been doing my best to answer them honestly,